Howdy ho friends, welcome back to my channel, Melt It Michelle. I am Michelle and it is time finally to get some first sniffs on for the fall winter season. I have my new fall winter catalogs in their new strap of paper wrapping. It was undone already and they were kind of all over the box. So I'm excited about that. Of course, we've had access online. If you're a Scentsy consultant, we've had access since the first of the month. So we know kind of what this contains. I'm not going to go through here. Plenty of other people are doing that. But I am going to sniff through the 10 new scents that are in the catalog and the 5 new scents in the Harvest collection and some scents of the month that I haven't smelled, which is this month and last month. And like I said, lots of new first sniffs, frightfully delightful. All right, FedEx was supposed to deliver this yesterday, and apparently there was some supposed bad weather that delayed it for a full day. I don't believe it because it just came from like the Dallas area. There hadn't been any weather issues except heat. I guess the heat could have messed up the road. Anyway. So, gotta love FedEx, right? I'm going to start with the scents of the month. I know we're going to save the big 10 for last. Actually, we might save the Harvest for last. Anyway, okay, moving on. Tahitian Twilight. This was last month's scent of the month. A gentle wave of coastal water bring together flirty passion flower, pineapple, and white woods for an evening in paradise. I have not smelled this before. Yeah, so I had not opened these to sniff either. That's what is going to happen when the wax sits for, 3 days in 100-degree weather plus. This is nice. It seems really light. I don't get a lot of this coastal water that it's mentioning. I get mainly, I think, kind of passion flower and pineapple is what I get, with a little woods in the background to kind of ground it, I guess. I only got one of those because I wasn't sure how I would feel. I got 2 pink leather though because I thought this sounded like something I might like. It is wild strawberry topped with rich toasted vanilla, adds a lovely sparkle to smooth pink leather. Not quite as sweaty on top as the other one was. See, should have, these are still a little warm from being outside. I should have waited to sniff these. It is not coming out. There we go. Very light. I get just a tiny bit of leather and a tiny bit of like a toasted vanilla note, but honestly, I can barely smell these. Ugh. Should I sit these in the fridge or something for a little bit? I think I might need to do that. Should I do that and let these cool off? If they're too cold, then you can't smell them too. Are these just really light scents, maybe? Okay. We're gonna move on because it's not a first sniff if I already sniffed it. So, all right. Next is Frightfully Delightful, and this will be available on September 1st. With the Harvest collection, including a warmer that looks like this pumpkin Mickey head right here on the front, actually. It is Golden Pumpkin, Harvest Peach, Whipped Vanilla, and Brown Sugar. I like this. Yeah, I don't get like cinnamon and spice and clove and nutmeg, all those things that so many pumpkin scents have to have. I don't get that. It's just kind of a fresh pumpkin. And a little bit of peach, I guess, and a little bit of brown sugar. I like this. It's kind of back to the basics with pumpkin, but still with a little bit of sophistication added. So it's not just pumpkin. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I were to get along with a pumpkin scent, that would be it. Very happy with that one. Yes, very happy with that one. Maybe we'll come back to the scents of the month, or maybe they're just super light. That could be it, right? I need to make room over here. Pardon my moving around here for a second. Okay. Move my catalogs out of the way. I don't think you can kind of see them there. Scoot this table in so I'm not turning around so much. Okay, do we want to do the 10 new scents or the 5 harvest first? They come out all on September 1st. I think I want to do the 10 new scents first. So let's go. Sorry, I've been using that phrase a little bit lately. Let's go. You know, normally I have these in an order before I start, but I was so anxious to get started. Cranberry, dashing, fall feeling, frosted cedar, frosty air. All right, we're getting there. Gold garland. I'm sorry, this is so, I'm gonna have to edit this or something, aren't I? Golden garland, make me snickerdoodle, midnight mahogany, palo santo, red currant, and reed. Okay, all right. Starting alphabetically, cranberry and cardamom. I'm excited about these because it sounds like we're not heavy on spices a lot this season. Cranberry and cardamom says bold cherry and white cranberry mingle in a festival celebration with a hint of warm cardamom. So there was a Yankee Candle, something in cardamom, 2 years ago maybe, and I loved it. It was like warm and cozy, but not like edible. So kind of hoping that's what the cardamom adds here. Let's sniff. Again, this one's fine, so. Oh, this is pretty. Ugh, these are not, probably because they're warm. There we go. Ooh, I do get that cherry on the bottom. On the top, I was mainly getting like the cranberry, white cranberry. The cherry just adds that juiciness, you know, with a little bit of warm kind of cardamom, but it's not like it smells like a spice. Okay. All right. I like that. Next we've got dashing. And, you know, I didn't look. Yeah, I guess on cranberry and cardamom, you just have some cranberries. On dashing, honestly, I'm not sure what those pictures are. Maybe we'll have a clue in the description. Irresistible vanilla and creamy mahogany leave you swooning under fresh night skies. Pretty dark blue wax. Creamy vanilla and creamy mahogany. Fresh night skies. Yeah, kind of a creamy, woodsy, but mahogany's not, it's not like super woody scent. It's more creamy than anything. With a little bit of fresh air. This, I could see this leaning a little bit masculine, but to be determined when it's warmed. You'll notice I'm also not rubbing these like I do with new scents usually. Yeah, they're too warm for that. Fall Feelin', fresh blood orange and sugared cranberry, cozy up with juniper sprigs and a dash of sparkling clove on a perfectly crisp day. What do we have here? Leaves and... did it say a berry? Cranberry. I guess it's cranberry on the front here. Kind of a darker orange scent, color. Ooh, I like this too. Orange and cranberry and juniper. That's what I'm getting on the top anyway. A good fresh scent. Hello. Thank you for all the fresh scents. I do get more clove on the bottom, but not overly so. Not too much, but it definitely kind of brings it into that fall, not generic, but typical fall scent with either cinnamon, clove, or both. But still, I like this, I think, a lot better, at least on cold, than Sips of Cider from the new scents last year. Frosted Cedar is the next one. Red Delicious Apple adorns towering white cedar in a blanket of creamy vanilla. Kind of a muted green scent. Frosted Cedar. Very light. I only get maybe a little bit of kind of a generic wood scent on the front top. This is different. Not sure that I like it though. Yeah, I just kind of feel like these scents don't go together. We shall see. I mean, I do kind of get a sweet generic apple. I wouldn't even necessarily say a red delicious apple. A light generic wood, not necessarily cedar, and a little bit of creaminess. So that one is my least favorite so far. Frosty Air is the next one. Sweet citrus and lily of the valley stay fresh in a flurry of frosty air. I'm hoping that lily of the valley is like the Atlantic air lily of the valley, and it's just a good freshness added to it. I'm hoping that the flurry of frosty air is not peppermint. That would be great. On the cover here, we have, looks like oranges, sweet citrus, and girly cues, indicating frosty air, I guess. A really pretty light blue. This must have been the one that people are saying smells like laundry. This is a perfect scent for me. I love this. You do get some citrus and kind of a snow note, if you know what I mean. Not necessarily a peppermint or a mint. I don't specifically get lily of the valley either. It doesn't smell floral to me. Yeah, that's a good blend, I think, of those scent notes. One doesn't necessarily take over any of the others. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Moving on. Golden Garland is next. Forest pine needles intertwined with marigold petals, sparkling orange twist, and a touch of golden musk. That's a lot. Pine, marigold, orange, musk. A nice kind of pretty orangey yellow almost. Okay, I get the pine. This kind of smells to me like a muted, softer version of, what is it? I know it's a scent we will have. Autumn Road Trip. That's it. Yeah, a little bit muted, calmer version of Autumn Road Trip, which I'm not mad about it. Autumn Road Trip, when it first came out, I loved it. And then it got to where it was too much for me, and kind of after it cures, kind of goes a little on the masculine cologne type side. So I'm fine with a little bit of a muted Autumn Road Trip. Next, Make Me Snickerdoodle. Homemade cookie dough sweetened with brown sugar and vanilla bean, rolled in sugar, cinnamon, and baked to perfection. Cookie dough, brown sugar, vanilla bean, cinnamon. Just clearing my nose, and I just opened this and I can smell it. So here we go again with cookie dough, but then it says baked to perfection. So that's cookies. I don't feel like this smells like a snickerdoodle. Maybe because it's still a little warm and it's not warming in a warmer. Honestly, this smells kind of like a tweaked version of, dare I say it, a tweaked version of Churro Churro. You do get a little bit of a richer kind of cookie note, but it does not smell like snickerdoodle to me. I don't even know. Kind of like a sugar cookie with just some brown sugar added, maybe. And I'm sure that cinnamon will probably cure to be stronger. Next, Midnight Mahogany. Juicy black plum and cinnamon leaf brighten up dark mahogany on a secluded moonlight stroll. So the cinnamon leaf that's in here, I'm hoping it's like the cinnamon leaf in Gryffindor. More of almost a smoky cinnamon kind of scent rather than a red hot or bakery cinnamon. Okay, black plum, cinnamon, dark mahogany. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, that plum adds a lot to that, like, woody note. If you're not fond of woodsy notes, still try this one, because that black, juicy black plum really adds something to that mahogany. But again, I think it may come off a little bit like a masculine cologne, kind of. We shall see. Palo Santo and cinnamon, or Palo Santo and cinnamon. Palo Santo energizes Italian bergamot accented with clove leaf and cinnamon bark. Nice kind of creamy color. This is a little different. The Palo Santo is not the same Palo Santo in Scentsy's Palo Santo. Get a little of the bergamot. I don't get a lot of cinnamon there, but I'm fine with that. It's there. Actually, the more I smell it, the more I get. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. The 10th and final of the 10 new releases in fall winter catalog. Red Currant and Winter Berries. Red Currant Wreath is the name. Red Currant and Winter Berries spice up interwoven evergreen and sandalwood branches. I'm hoping to love this. It sounds like right up my alley. And since they took away Be Merry, maybe this is kind of its replacement. Trying to clear my nose. Pretty red wax. Kind of just smells generic berry. Not what I was hoping for. It's nice. You know, currant kind of has a little bit of a tart note, so there is that. So far, I don't like it better than Be Merry. I would consider it kind of in that same category, though. Okay, so on the top 10 scents. Ooh, do you want to know my top, like, in order that I like them? Gosh, that's going to be hard. Okay, Dashing is the one. Yeah, it's kind of a winter version of Bonfire Beach. I do really like that one. I do also like Frosty Air. And I get a winter, I get just a, I don't know whether I want to say it or not. I get just a little bit of a similar note. One note that's in this is similar to one note that is in Fluffy Fleece. It's like the base of Fluffy Fleece. To make Fluffy Fleece, they added like a lot of powdery, I don't know what. And here they went with like a citrus and a milder Lily of the Valley that's not powdery. That might be my favorite. Hold on. I do like the fall feeling, and I like the cranberry and cardamom. Trying to think. Say my top 6. So I think my top 6 would be number 1, Frosty Air. And this is in order that I like them the most too. Number 1, Frosty Air, then Cranberry and Cardamom, then Fall Feelin', then Dashing, then Golden Garland, then Midnight Mahogany, and then in the last 4 places, I think my next one would be Frosted Cedar. And then I'm not sure about the Make Me Snickerdoodle, Palo Santo and Cinnamon, or Red Currant Wreath. Those I think I'm definitely going to have to warm to have an opinion on whether I like them or not. So that's those. And then last but not least is the Harvest Collection. And all right, I have those scent notes ready too. Cashmere Leaves. And these sound actually like fall scents that I can enjoy also. I'm glad that they're, I know some people want the spice and everything, but I like the thinking outside the box in giving us other scents that are still fall without spice necessarily. Cashmere Leaves is the first one here. And it says, delicate falling leaves brush crisp apple with cashmere spice. So, what am I hoping? That the spice is not heavy. It's not a heavy spice, but the spice is definitely there, and it's clove and cinnamon. On the bottom, I do get more of an apple, but it's not a crisp apple. It's a cooked apple. And the cashmere, I think, is just kind of a musk, maybe. And then definitely cinnamon, or at least clove. Maybe not cinnamon. I think maybe both, though. Next, Dutch Apple Bread. I love that they have a bread scent. I'm hopeful that it smells like bread. Fresh sliced apple tossed in a warm cinnamon, brown sugar, and rolled oats. That doesn't even sound like a bread description. I mean, there's bread, right, on the cover. Okay. Light. I like what I can smell, though, and again, I'm not like a foodie, home-scented fragrance person. I think I'm gonna like this. It's mentioned cinnamon, but I get kind of a cooked apple with some brown sugar and maybe like a generic rolled oats. Not bread, though. Not bread. Kind of like a fancy lady oatmeal with some, you know, cooked apples in there and brown sugar. That's not bad for a food scent. Next is Fall Into Love. Fresh orange peel and cool eucalyptus embrace sweet balsam. Will this be a love over Blue Christmas for me? It sounds wonderful. Muted green wax. Ooh, this is pretty. Yeah. Okay. So I don't get a lot of orange, though. Blue Christmas definitely has a lot more orange to it. And honestly, I don't get like a eucalyptus, you know, like a cool eucalyptus. I don't get that. It says cool eucalyptus. Oh, the more I sniff it, I actually did. Okay. Maybe as it cures, that cooling kind of effect that eucalyptus gives you does come out. This is kind of a subtle orange eucalyptus balsam scent. I do kind of get everything there. The more I smell it, the first thing I get is the eucalyptus, then the orange, and then the balsam. But yeah, that's right up my alley. Forever Fall is baked pumpkin and cinnamon sticks. Celebrate sweetness of the season with a dash of brown sugar. So, like every other pumpkin scent out there, maybe. I'm sorry. It actually smells good from the little I get waving it around here. You know, of course, because I made that comment. I'm not getting a whole lot of cinnamon right now. I do get just a tiny, tiny bit. But mainly kind of a fresh pumpkin with just a little bit of brown sugar and like one little dot of cinnamon. Okay, that's a pumpkin scent I might be able to jive with, as long as that cinnamon doesn't come out more when it's curing. White pumpkin and driftwood. This is last but not least here in the Harvest collection. Crisp white pumpkin and driftwood, burnished by white cardamom and warm solar amber. Okay. A gray wax. It's coming off a little green, it looks like, but this is a pretty gray wax. Kind of like silver bells, but darker gray. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Did you hear in my voice? At first I thought it was really nice, and then I was like, well, maybe not as nice as I initially thought. I don't know what to think about this. Again, I like thinking outside the box here. I like that it's different. I get driftwood first, and then I think the solar amber, and then cardamom, and then maybe some pumpkin, like way down at the very back. Okay, I'm gonna really have to warm that one to know how I feel about it. All right, so the Harvest Collection scents and the 10 brand new scents launch with the Fall Winter Catalog on September 1st at, is it 12:01 Pacific time, I think. And what else? Oh, also launching on September 1st is the rest of the Harvest collection, which includes, like I mentioned, the Frightfully Delightful bar and the warmer and the entire cattle harvest brochure, catalog, whatever you want to call it. I believe you can see those. Can you? On the website right now? Yeah. On the web, on my or your consultant's website, go to collections and then Harvest collection. And then they have pictures. I had this plugged in, but let me unplug it so I can show you. They have pictures. Oh, yeah. Pictures of the things launching. Oh, cute little truck. I believe some others have walked through that Harvest brochure if you want to walk through that. There's hand soap. There's dish soap if you want some dish soap. There's a new tabletop fan diffuser in the pumpkin design. Fall into Love laundry. Ooh, let's sniff that one again. That was, yeah. Fall into Love in laundry. Okay, interesting choice, interesting choice. Which one? Let's read that scent again. Fall into Love is the orange, eucalyptus, and balsam. Oh, I might get that. I might be adding that to, it's a $40 laundry bundle. It comes with 2 of the smaller jars of the whiffs and the laundry liquid for $40 US. Yeah, I might get that. Of course, I will be coming in here in this room. I'm going to leave these out so they can cool off even more. And of course, I will be coming in here and sniffing these probably at least once a day for the next several days. What else do we have in the fall? We have some mini warmers. We have this Witch O-Lantern with the double pumpkin there with the witch hat. That's cute. Let's get Baddie Warmer. I should just pull up the fall into love. Fabric Fresh, Scentsy Fresh. Ah, here we go. There's that Disney warmer. I will be getting that, of course, because I, of course, need more Disney warmers. Pods in most of the scents. There's a Harvest oil 3-pack or whatever, mini warmers. You can just get the lid only on the pumpkin for the truck. If you want to get just the lid, you already have one of the trucks maybe. Okay, beyond that, oh, even way before this, on August 14th, is that right? Yeah, Monday, August 14th at I think it's around noon Central, so do, you know, make the adjustments for your time zone. The Disney Princess collection is some things coming back out of the vault and some new items. We have the Cinderella carriage is coming back. True Love Awaits bar that's in the catalog, of course, is here. Cinderella Happily Ever After is new. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the new one. Cinderella Happily Ever After is returning. And then the new Dream Big Princess with scent notes. I have them. It says, bring your dreams to light with bright lemon, dazzling orange, and fruity bubble gum, infused with coconut milk and whipped vanilla for a little extra personality. So I'm looking forward to that scent. Hopefully it's on the stronger side compared to most or many of the licensed stuff. And I guess that covers it. All right. Thank you for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video or any videos that you enjoy from any YouTuber, give them a thumbs up. Show them that you liked the video. And if you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe so you will get not notifications. Only if you click the bell you get notifications. Otherwise, it just shows in your subscription feed. And since my dog is barking, I guess I will let everyone go. Have a great weekend that's coming up, and I will see you on Saturday morning for my club edit. And that is combining my hack club with my bi-monthly and making all the cuts that I gotta make.